Natasha. Setting to Sarah too far to the left. So I thought maybe I assumed she thought maybe somebody was going to touch it as it went out. She's trying to hit the hands, but missed the hands and went out. Here goes Lauren Jones again. 14 for the Ringnecks. Casey. Bree over to Sarah. Sarah down the tape and down. Point for Lady Red. Tied up 14-14. Okay, here goes Casey. Casey Timmons. Strike over the neck. Connor brings it up. Faith setting to carry. Bree over to Sarah. Sarah's tapping. They tipped it over. Sarah back to Bree. Bree back pedals. Sarah's going to swing it out. 15 for the Ringnecks. 14 for Lady Red. And Annalise Albright goes out. It's Connor. Grayson high. Connor. Good job by Natasha to get it over. Natasha's played the best I've seen her all year in this matches today. Doing a fantastic job on that back row of the barrel position. Okay, here goes Sarah Mann. Tied up 15-15 short. 2 in a row she's stuck in the net, so not a good sign. It is, after all, 8:30. Might be past her bedtime. Here goes Carrie Kennedy. To the back row. Good job by Caitlin to cover. Bree's going to bring it back in. Michaela's going to push it to the back. Connor. Faith picks it up. Down. Madison Barrera strikes into the block and rolls down the tape and onto the floor. Point for Lady Red. 16-16. Lizzie's coming in the front row. Jordan's going out. Okay. Bree strikes to Connor. Faith going to back set. Carey. Nope, that's Madison. Grayson puts it down. And Madison can pick it up. Point for Lady Red. 17 for Lady Red. 16 for the Ringnecks. I was hoping we were going to get home about 10 o'clock, but I don't think we're going to get home until about 11:30. Bree to the corner. Carey. Faith pushes it up. Carey's going to tote for the middle. Not strong enough to get over the net. Point for Lady Red. 18 for Lady Red. 16 for the Lady Red. For the Lady Ringnecks. And Coach Linda Nicewonger wants to have a chat with the girls. As for the schedule, what's coming up, this is the last match of the night here. And on the other side, GMP beat Ellis 25-13, 25-11. Norton beat Trigo 25-21, 25-15. GMP beat Plainville 25-18, 25-15. Norton beat Ellis 27-25, 25-20, 25-20. And in a partial score, Plainville and Trigo 25-20. Don't know what the second score was. They didn't post it. So it looks like GMP is pretty much in command on the other side, as well as Plainville. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see. Well, don't know about Plainville. Norton's ahead. Don't know about the second match on Plainville. On this side, it's Stockton looking ahead of everybody else, but then Oakley lost one. The City lost one. Phillipsburg lost one. Smith lost one. So kind of a toss-up on this side. Okay, and a lot of them have gone to 3. Here's Bree. Faith, back sets. Madison, good dig, sweep, but not over, in, down. On the Lady Red side, point for Lady Ringnecks. Madison Barrera back to serve, the senior for the Ringnecks. Here goes Takira's in on the front row there. She's got good power, strength, and leaping. Oh. 19 for the Red, 17 for the Ringnecks. Michaela back to serve. Casey on the front row. The back row. Faith over to Takira. Ties to strike hard. Good dig by Casey. Push up to Grayson. Grayson's going to go over. Faith into Takara. Takara into the blocking down. Still alive. Out. Never give up. Never say die. Even though it looks like it's done, it's not until the ref shows the scoreage with their hand. 24 Lady Red, 17 for the Ringnecks. Faith tried to do it. Tipped by Casey. Rejected her. Yep, that's right. Casey hovered. They might have a toss-up here. The officials are discussing it. Okay, toss-up. Toss-up. Replay. Let's see what happens. And Lyndon Icewanger wants to know what the heck that was about. Called a hover, but they didn't call a hover. In my opinion, she wasn't over. I don't know how they couldn't have. Linda accepts it, and here we go. We had some problems with the referees earlier. Some complaints were filed, and some of the complaints were not very well accepted. Grayson gets it over. Faith up to Takara. Takara in the net. 21 for Lady Red, 17 for the Ringnecks. Timeout wanted by Linda. Nice longer. See if she can get her girls pumped up a little bit. So on Saturday, Smith Center will be playing at 10 o'clock, I believe, against Stockton. And then we would play at who knows when. 1, 2, 3 o'clock. It's hard to say. The way this side of the bracket is. Going to be a crazy long day then too. But we do everything we can for the kids. Because we love the kids. Anyway, love our sponsors too. My sponsors are Criley's Family Health Mart, Kevin Criley, Lisa Hockert, 3rd Street Designs, Catherine McCary. They're on 3rd Street. Dave's Heating and Cooling, Landmark Implement Incorporated, The People's Bank, Jones Machinery, Gail and Christy Jones, Michael Shannon McDowell, Attorney at Law, Farmers Union Insurance, Brent Linneman, Midwest Family Health Mart, and Peterson Farms. Central Plains Clock, Greg and Peg Alderman, Simmons Tarantula, Mortuary, back over by Casey. Oh, Lindsay, I'm sorry. Need to go to the eye care center and get some glasses. Getting old man eyes. Here goes Michaela in the net. Point for the Ringnecks, 22 for the Red, 18 for the Ringnecks. And back to serve is number 4, Ellie Kenner. Too strong. 23 for the Red, 18 for the Ringnecks. Connor Keith back in. For Ellie Keener. Back to serve is Grayson. Grayson stretches to the back row. Carey, Faith. Two on a shot by Annalise. 24, set point here for Lady Red. 24-18. Grayson to the back row. Barrera to Kyra, also blocking down. Point for the Ringnecks. 24 for Lady Red, 19. And Faith Mersch back to the serve for the Ringnecks. Pops to the back row. Natasha picks it up. Bree sets it up to Sarah. Sarah's going to go hard to the right. Faith's going to set it over to Carey. Carey into the block and out. For the Ringnecks. 24-20. Ringnecks digging away out of this hole they're in. Lady Red trying to put it away. See what happens. Natasha. Bree's going to sweep it, but too far to the right. Point for the Ringnecks. 24 for Lady Red. 21 for the Ringnecks. Picking up 3 points in a row here off service by Faith Mersch. Serve it back to Natasha. Putting it over to Casey. Casey down, in. And Lady Red prevail, winning 25. 21. So some more of our sponsors here are the Eye Care Center, where I need to go. Howland Mobile Veterinary Service, Dr. Amy Howland, up there on the highway where the Tasty Treat used to be. That's what used to be there a long time ago, boys and girls, when your mommies and daddies were younger. State Line Properties, Net Bids, Online Auctions, Kingsbury Service. So thank you so much for your sponsorship. If you'd like to be a sponsor, you can send money to Smith Center Junior Senior High School, 300 Roger Barta Way, Smith Center, Kansas, 66967. We need some money so we can buy a better computer. We're using a student computer right now, which is fine for students, but not very robust when we just try to stream and do other things. So we're looking to buy a new computer. It'll probably cost anywhere between $1,200 and $1,300. And we need to buy the software so we can continue to stream, because I think my free trial is going to run out in about, I'm not sure how many days. I better check that out. So before we go to state, of course, the Redmen are going to be in Salina at Sacred Heart tomorrow. And I think they're playing at Central. I may be wrong, though. Better check. If you want to find out what's going on in Smith Center Schools, go to www.usd237.com and click on the bulletin, or click on the calendar for things in the far, far future. And on Saturday, we're going to be back here. Lady Red will be at Belleville at Substate next week. Looking through the Substate pairings, looks like there is no one ranked in the state of Kansas in our pairing, so that's good for us. Our toughest Washington County's in there, but they're not playing as well as they have in the past. I talked to Yvonne. He said they're kind of down in their numbers. Probably the biggest, probably the best, the highest seed is going to be Belleville, or Republic County. We've seen them play. We lost to them 2 weeks ago at Concordia. So that should be good. Some good matches there at Belleville. We haven't seen El Saline play either. Bennington, I believe, is there. And let's see here. I think I copied that someplace. What did I do with that? Anyway, hope you're enjoying these volleyball matches and the football matches and the things we do for you all year long with concerts and things like that and other activities at Smith Center Schools. And Hill City's coming into this. I'm not sure the rankings or the talked to Whitney Nicholson earlier, and they had some health issues earlier in the year. Subsequently, the record is not as good as what they actually are. So here goes Tasha. Brings it up to Bree. Bree crosses over to Casey. Casey into the block and out. Off the block of to Kyra Hilton. Okay, Lizzie Fort Miller back to serve for Lady Red. Short. Lizzie strikes into the net, unfortunate. So it's tied up to 1-1. Lizzie's coming out and Jordan Shoemaker's coming in. Takira's going out and Lauren Jones coming in for the Lady Ringnecks. Pop tight is Sky Bree. Drop down, be close to the net. Connor, free ball. Push up to Bree. Bree's going to push it over to Sarah. Goes soft into the hole. Thanks to Lady Red. Into the middle. Over the top, here comes Grayson. Brings up to Bree. Bree's going to Sarah. So he's going to soft again. Covered this time. Into the block. And down on the Lady Red side. So it's tied at 2-2. Okay, Connor Keys back to serve for the Ringnecks. Casey's coming out. Michaela's in there. Sarah, Bree's going to tap it back. Kennedy, short. Grayson couldn't get to it. I'm sorry, that's Shoemaker. Jordan Shoemaker, the junior for Lady Red. Here goes Connor. Strike to the back row. Natasha. Grayson pushing over to Sarah. Sarah's going to go up to the back. In there on the back line. Connor just let it float by. May have dropped just a little bit. Connor wasn't anticipating that. Here goes Sarah Mann, tied up 3-3. Evenly matched teams here on this side of the match. Over the net. Sarah got it over there. Good job, Sarah. 4 for Lady Red, 3 for the Lady Ringnecks. Oh, it's gonna out, but they pretty darn close to the net. Back set to Grayson. Grayson into the block. Brought it back out. The outside. Down the line, Sarah covers. Bree sweeps. Put up by Jones. Kennedy. Direct in there. Good control. Michaela's played excellent today. Good control. Only had one net, I believe, today, so much improvement here over Lady Red. Playing some tough competition. In the back row, Ken carry double. Okay, here goes Sarah into the mic. Connor. Faith, Michaela gets it up, off the ceiling, out. The ceiling is out if it goes over the net. So if it bounces off the ceiling and comes back on the opposite, on the other side, that is out. If you on your side, you hit the ball, hits the ceiling, comes back, it's playable. Just like if it hits the basketball goal, it's still playable. Tap back. Good eye by Jordan Shoemaker there to watch that ball float out. Point for Lady Red. So it's 8 for Lady Red, 3 for the Ringnecks. Lady Red prevailing here, showing up good after a slow start in the first set. Push over by Faith. Bree's going to push it over to Grayson. Grayson into the block. Up by Faith. Pitch for Annalise. Push it back. Kind of too close for Grayson to do a lot with. So point for the Ringnecks. It's 8-4. It's going to be out. Yeah, Caitlin did handle it well. She's done really well tonight. Showing up there, man. Changing the lineup here. Put her on the back row. Push up to Bree. Down. Connor couldn't handle it. Point for Lady Red. 9 for Lady Red. 5. Thank you, sir. 9 for Lady Red. 5 for the Ringnecks. Here goes Bree. Bree strikes to the middle. 8. Carrie couldn't get underneath him to get the ball up. And Lynn Nights-Longer wants to have a chat with the girls with the Lady Red up by 5. And I don't recall where football is a week from Friday, a week from tomorrow. We played at Great Bend and lost to Great Bend and Phillipsburg. This is the fifth time we've seen Phillipsburg this year. So you never know what's going to happen here with the volleyball matches. As I said before, there's of the 5 teams on this side, 4 have lost 1. Stockton, the only one who's went 2-0 today. So we'll see what happens here with Lady Red and the Ringnecks. Of course, we haven't seen Stockton. They look pretty tough, especially with when Haywood Hamilton's in there on that front row. She's Awesome junior for Stockton. Here goes Bree. Sets tip over. No collision there. Grayson strikes across court. Corners there. Faith put it into Madison. And point for the Ringnecks. It's 10 for Lady Red. 6 for the Ringnecks. Back to serve is Madison Barrera. Oh, I'm sorry. I think that was Emily Keener. Nope, that was Lauren Jones who did. Oh, ace. Ace on that shot by Madison Barrera, and Tasha didn't get underneath it quick enough. So, 10 for the Red, 7 for the Ringnecks. Here goes Madison. Got it over, but not controlled it. So, point for the Ringnecks. It's 10 for the Red, 8 for the Ringnecks. Ringnecks are coming back here. Within 2 of Lady Red after being down by 5. Miss Q, I think she did that earlier match. Okay, here goes Madison. Strike to the outside. Good cover by Caitlin. Bree's going to set it up to Michaela. Michaela into the block. Grayson bids it up. Can't get it back over. Point for the Ringnecks. 10 to 9. Assuming if they get another point, Nick will want to have a timeout. Madison and Caitlin. Bree's going to set it to Michaela. Michaela's going to sweep it to the left. Good job by Michaela. Good read. Good job by Michaela to find a hole. Here goes Natasha out, and Casey's coming in. Michaela Dietz on the back row to serve. Michaela strikes to the middle, just barely over the net. Faith tries to tip it, and Casey blocks it down. Point for Lady Red. That's 12 for Lady Red, 9 for the Lady Ringnecks of Hill City. Michaela just over the net again. Ace. 13 for Lady Red, 9 for the Ringnecks. Michaela's flirting with disaster. Who played that song? There's Disaster. So 13 to 10. Okay, back to serve is Ellie Keener. Natasha hustles up. Bree puts it over to Grayson. Grayson's going to tap it down. Tapped up, over. Lizzie sets to Grayson. Grayson goes left, but no tap. No touch on that other side on the block. Run it into the tape and down. So 4 hits. 13 for the Red, 11 for the Ringnecks. Short, very short. Okay, Grayson back to serve now. Caitlin's come out. Casey's on the front row. Caitlin gets it back to Keener. To Kyra off the block. Casey lost direction on the ball and Bree couldn't get to it. Point for the Ringnecks. 14 for the Red, 12 for the Ringnecks of Hill City. Here goes Faith. Deep shot, Natasha. Bree's going to tap it back. They keep it alive. Going to slow to the corner. In the corner. And the quick shot by Sarah Mann. 15 for the Red, 12 for the Hill City Ringnecks. Here goes Lizzie. Lizzie Fort Miller, the freshman. Lizzie brings it up. Puts it to the middle. Faith's going to hustle. Get back over. Back to the outside, but too strong on a shot by Bree there. No touch. So it's 15 for Lady Red, 13 for the Lady Ringnecks. Back to serve is Lauren Jones. And Shoemaker's coming in. And Lizzie Fort Miller's going out. So Jordan's going to be on the back row there. Sarah's going to have to tap it. Good job. Good enough. Casey into the block. Bree. Casey going to tap it over. Back. Connor hustles up. Grayson. Bree's going to set to Sarah. Sarah's going to pop it. Connor picks it up. Pushed over by Faith. Here comes Bree. Back to Sarah. Sarah's going to get in the block. Back up. Back out. That's a quick shot back down. They couldn't get it to go. Keep it in. So 15 for Lady Red, 14 for the Ringnecks. Ringnecks were down by 5 at one point, but Lady Red let him back into this, so it's 15 to 14. Here goes Lauren. Grayson didn't dig it up. It's tied up again, 15 to 15. Timeout wanted by Nick Lynn. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for everything you do for us. Without your assistance, we wouldn't be able to have the nice equipment to be able to do the things we do. And put the video on the TV and on the internet for the kids. I've heard some comments from coaches who watch our replays and things like that. And gives the girls the opportunity to be seen, and the boys, by anyone in the whole of the United States if they wish to view. And friends and neighbors who have been in Smith Center, lived in Smith Center one time and then moved away and gone far, far away, they can watch any time. Look at the analytics and the first football game. There were some people in Japan, Spain, Germany watching. Here goes Sarah into the block. Coming back over to Natasha. Tries to bring it out. And the Ringnecks go ahead. 15 to 16. 16 for the Ringnecks, 15 for Lady Red. Lady Red's going to have to hustle here. Into the middle, Grayson. Bree's going to tap it down. Sweep tied up, 16-16. Good sweep by Bree there. So Casey Timmons going back to serve. Natasha comes out, and Michaela's on the front row. She brings it up, pops it short. Good dig by Connor. Carry cross court, Casey can get to it. The Ringnecks go ahead, 17-16. Here goes Connor Keith. Casey comes out. In the line, it's in there. Oh, that was on the line, baby. I'm not sure if she understands the rules. We've had some problems with the officials today. Have to watch that on the DVR. Sarah hits the net again. So 18 for the Ringnecks, 17 for Lady Red. Back to servers number 2, Carrie Kennedy, the 5'8" junior. In the middle, Natasha. Bree's going to set it across court to Grayson. Grayson's going to hit to the back. In there. Lady Red tied up 18-18. I think that's probably Grayson's favorite place to be, is that left-hand side. She strikes really well from that area when she gets good sets. If they set it too deep, though, no one can return it. So point back. Bree, Michaela, Grayson. Taps over. Short. Kennedy. In the block and down. On the red side. On the hard shot by Madison Barrera. So point for the Ringnecks. 19 for the Ringnecks. 18 for the Lady Red. And Kyra Hilton on that front row for the Ringnecks. Shot by Natasha. Michaela's going to back set to Grayson, kind of deep, but she gets it across. That's going to be out. Tied up 19-19. Nip and tuck. Here goes Michaela. Strike to the middle. Michaela just over the net. Back over to Kyra. Hard strike out. Tied up 20-20 on the hard shot by Kyra off the block and out. Like I said, pretty evenly matched on this side of the pool, so it's anybody's ball game to see who goes to first and second. Out. Ringnecks go ahead, 21-20. Lady Red got to keep fighting, keep scrapping here. On the outside, Grayson. Bree's going to send it across court to Casey. Casey into the block and down. Into the net on the Hill City side. Tied up 21-21. We've seen some excellent matches here today. A lot of them going to 3 with some tight scores. And this is another one of those. Okay, here goes Grayson. Strike to the middle, high in the sky. Good cover by Kennedy. Connor brings it over. Natasha. Bree sets it to Sarah. Sarah's going to go cross court. Gorn. Strike back by Sarah May again. 22-21. Linda Nicelover wants to have a chat with her girls with Lady Red going ahead by 1. She wants to try to get things back in control on the Ringneck side. I'd like to thank the Joanne Overmiller Memorial Fund for supplying the little box that we use in order to stream the games and matches that we cover when we're on the road, and someone even when we're in town. And I'd like to thank Nex-Tech for allowing me to use my phone to stream these matches. The internet it was just barely existent, like the old phone days when they go. That wouldn't have been a very good stream. So I'd like to thank Nex-Tech for allowing me to use my phone, Nex-Tech for all of your landline telephone, your wireless cell phone, your internet, your cable TV. And don't forget, if you don't have Nex-Tech TV, you're not watching Lady Red or USD 237 activities. So get some Nex-Tech cable TV. Faith does it to Kyra. Kyra's going to hit the block. Natasha's there. Going to set it up. Cross court to Casey. Casey into the block it out. 23-21. Ahead by 2 now. Grayson Hutchison serving now. Strike to the middle. Put up. Pushed over. Kennedy. Down. Set match here. Point here for Lady Red. Grayson Hutchison back to serve. Grayson brings it up. Puts it in the middle. Right up to Faith. Faith's going to go to Takara. Takara goes soft, but Lizzie's going to set to Bree. Bree's going to push it. Connor's there. Faith sets it to Takara. Takara in the block. Tips it back up off the ceiling. Faith pushes it over. Lizzie couldn't get to it. Kind of in a crazy place to try to strike it out. So 24 for Lady Red. 22. And Faith Mercer's back to serve now. Faith, Natasha, good dig. Sarah, Lizzie pushes it over. Connor's there. Faith, Kennedy from the middle. Pitch across the court to Casey. Casey into the block. Brought it up. Need to communicate, girls. Here goes Casey, soft. That whiff. 24-23. Here goes Faith Mercer. Nick Lynn wants that. Faith Mercer's going to serve, but Nick wants to have another chance. So let's make sure you get the girls' heads into this. Try to put it away, not let Hill City win. And the Smith Center crowd's not very good at cheering. Can't seem to get it organized. We need a cheerleader. Well, like I said, on Saturday we'll be starting out at 10 o'clock against Stockton, who's won 2 here today. And then we play about anywhere from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock against Oakley. Have 2 matches on Saturday. And Phillipsburg will be taking on Hill City in that first match at 9. Crossover to Casey. Casey into the block. Natasha brings it up. Push it over. Push it to the back corner. Carrie Kennedy. Grace. Push it to Sarah. Sarah's going to tip it. Got it up. Top to the back by Kennedy. Push over to Grace. Casey. Casey strikes. Point. Lady Red win. 23-25 and another exciting match here. We've seen nothing but exciting matches here all day long. So it's good to see. Like I said before, we've had 4 matches that have gone to 3. We had 3 matches that went to 3. So instead of being halfway home, we're still here. So now it's time to pack up, load up the bus, head to Smith Center, and I'll put it on the TV. So I hope you all enjoy watching Lady Red Volleyball here at Kennedy Gym, middle school gym. We have we'll be back here on Saturday, and I won't be going to Salina. That will be Rob's deal because we get home really late and have to get up early to come down here and film. So you're watching Lady Red Volleyball on www.usd237 and Nex-Tech channel 165. See you later.